really do. I never want to be the person that only shows you all the good stuff of growing microgreens. You know, shows you the big, beautiful trays of beautiful, vibrant microgreens, but then also does not show you the trays covered in mold and that just didn't turn out quite right, that I had to get rid of. And I don't want to be that person, because it is through my failures and through my mistakes that I learn and I grow, not only as a person, but as a microgreen farmer or urban farmer, whatever you want to call me. And something that a lot of you guys probably don't know about me is that I train Brazilian Jiu Jitsu pretty regularly. So just a quick shout out to my boys at The Grind in Canyon, Texas. That is the place to train Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or MMA in the Texas Panhandle. Those guys are awesome. Go check them out. But Jiu Jitsu is a game of small changes. In other words, if there's something that you have to do to improve your game, it's rarely, in my experience, and I'm just a 2-stripe white belt, so take this with a grain of salt, but it's small changes that you make to your game every day. And I know for me, I'll learn a move, and I'll try to do it in live rolling and just fail. And then my coaches, they'll show me, like, okay, well, if you would have just put your foot here or put your weight over here instead of here, then it would have worked. So it's just little incremental improvements to my jiu-jitsu game that help me grow as a jiu-jitsu practitioner or martial artist, whatever you want to call me. And that mindset has also translated to my microgreens as well, because it's little incremental changes to my growing practices that I make that have helped me be successful. And even now, I don't always succeed. I have failures. I have trays that go wrong, and I have mold that just comes out of nowhere. And so really, I don't need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Like, my growing methods are good, they're improving, but it's just the little incremental changes, like in my jiu-jitsu game, that I apply to my urban farming. So let me give you an example. I've got my phone on my gimbal, and I'm still getting used to this stupid thing, so anyways, let's see, let me adjust this. Okay, alright, so I think y'all can see this. So this is my Kamut wheatgrass. So for those of you that are maybe unfamiliar, this wheatgrass was planted on Thursday last week. So we're at, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. And we should be ready by about Thursday or Friday this week. It's Monday now. That Kamut should be a lot denser. I don't know what happened, but the germination was really sparse this week. And so again, I've successfully grown Kamut. And with these trays, I think the issue is, and you can kind of see it, this is arugula. If you can kind of see, and let's see if we can get you the edges of this tray. You can kind of see the bulb strips, or then let's see, yes. See this broccoli? This is broccoli. See those bald strips on the side? Kind of looks like a bad wax job. Sorry if that's a little inappropriate. But when I did my planting this last week, I ran out of perlite. I have found that adding perlite to my potting soil has really helped increase my germination. And But I was kind of in a pickle because the place where I buy my soil had already closed. It was Friday, and I had to get stuff planted, otherwise I would have nothing for this week. And so what I did is I mixed it the best I could with the perlite I had, but it just wasn't enough. And so the end result is just a couple trays. And again, the vast majority of my microgreens this week have turned out great. But again, it's just the little small improvements. And so for me, the takeaway, my learning experience, the small incremental improvement that I need to make to my microgreen growing game this week is making sure that I have enough perlite in my soil mixture, because the perlite not only holds the moisture, but it helps with drainage, which helps prevent mold and bacteria buildup. So for me, that's really important, and I just got to make sure, I got to get better and make sure that I'm keeping track of what I'm running low on, what I need to restock, and when I need to resupply the materials that I need to grow what I need to grow. So, another incremental change is the second step in my growing process I often refer to as graduation. That's where I take the trays that are stacked like those. After that's germination, they're germinating. Once they germinate, I graduate them, I unstack them, I put them on the grow racks, and then I cover them. And I've realized that, especially with my cilantro and my amaranth, that in that graduation stage, that covering the microgreens, while it helps improve the length, if you water them too much, those covers can also hold in too much moisture and cause mold issues. So, again, little changes. So now I'm realizing, okay, if I'm gonna cover my microgreens during the graduation process, I need to be very careful with certain varieties how much I'm watering, if I even water at that stage at all. So little changes. So if you're a grower, or even if you just like my videos and you're just watching this because you find it cool or educational or whatever, whatever it is in life that we need to change to improve, just look for those little things, those little steps, those little improvements that you can make to your game to improve your life. So anyways, guys, I hope this was somewhat fun and educational. Again, I'm not perfect, and I never want to come across as that guy. I'm never going to be the guy that shows you only the successes. I'm going to show you my failures, because I believe that we can grow together, become better urban farmers, better microgreen growers, and just better people. So anyways, be blessed, my friends, and we will talk to you next time.